So in this video, we're going to go over a few different armbar defenses. So whichever one you want to go over in class is great. To start things off, we're going to do an armbar from guard. And this is where I'm still on my knees, where I can still defend myself. Next, we'll go over one where we're on our back and show you a defense from there, just because we need multiple escapes for different situations. So to start things off, we'll get into guard and do an armbar defense from there. So when my partner gets my arm, immediately I want to get the genie arm defense here. I'm going to stand up on one leg so I can put my knee right on his butt, and I'm just going to rev my lawnmower. So I'm going to pull my arm in short, jerky motions to yank my arm out, and then I can work to pass. So in further steps here, I just want to show that when my arm is trapped, immediately I know what's happening. My arm is gone. I have to try and work it back to my bicep and put an arm in between us. So I'm grabbing his thigh. This is kind of like a rear naked choke kind of grip, but my hand is facing his leg, so he can't completely extend me as well. So next, I want to posture up and put my knee up on his butt. I put it right on his tailbone or even one of his bones there in his butt, just so I have a focal point to push with my leg as I'm ripping against that direction. So this is pushing in, my arm is pulling out. So I'm revving the lawnmower as best as I can to transition. So to give you a different kind of angle, we'll turn it over to the side. My partner gets my arm. I know what's happening, so instantly I try to genie. So the first step is genie. Second step is put our knee on their butt. All right? Third step is I rev the lawnmower and then pass. Now, for our next one, we're going to talk about if our posture was bad and we got knocked over or they swept us in some way to finish their arm bar. Now, if we're in this position and our arm is extended, we technically, as best as we can, we want to get our elbow to the mat and turn and do exactly what we just did. However, we're going to go over the circumstance of our arm is completely lost, which is very common. Our arm is stretched out and we're about to go down for an arm bar. So my partner has an arm bar here. Again, like I said, if we can, we want to pull our elbow down to the mat, maybe remove a leg and sit up and try to reposture. But we're going to say that my arm is completely lost. I'm going to do the hitchhiker escape. I'm going to point my thumb down to the mat, up towards my head. So my thumb goes towards my head, but down to the mat so he can't get my elbow. Now I'm going to push his legs down as I walk my hips underneath his legs. And now I have a couple of ways to escape. So I belly down, and I can either shoot back under his legs and have a cradle here, or lastly, if you are about to get omoplated, maybe you can even turn back the other direction and cradle this direction. Okay, so with the hitchhiker escape, I turn my thumb up towards my head and I walk my hips away to sit back up and collect myself. Armbar escapes.